Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Peach Family Gaming. And this is something a lot of people not on PlayStation is upset about. And I have a feeling it will be hitting everybody soon on the long run because they're promoting, well, there's supposed to be people saying that they're modding it in without much trouble on their platforms, but this is Haunted Hogsmeade, and I'm looking at our print. We'll see if it works out. Having some weird trouble.
Pardon me?
3D
Hello
print,
there.
not
Was there something you needed?
anything.
Hello, I was
Print it to
wondering
this.
if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf to help you with it. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop, and Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
What kind of things would I be able to sell in the shop?
All kinds. Anything from essence of Disney to Mooncalf fur. If a buyer exists for something, then Penny can sell it and get the best price. Just ask Mistress Mason.
Why are the premises in such disarray?
Oh, the previous tenants were not able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly. Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business in no time.
How is it you're so good at selling? Seems unusual for a house elf.
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him with his shop. Penny supposes it is a bit unusual for a house elf to possess such skill, but Master Mason commanded it, and Penny was happy to oblige. Master Mason was a wonderful master.
All right, I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
And those of you who may or may not be curious, yes, the car situation is done.
Yeah, we had
It's come up for the last couple weeks.
yeah, it finally got it finished. We were just having trouble with it slipping off with stuff not seating quite right. So
Not a day goes by I don't wish I
It's
could.
like
just
that
unfortunate
again.
there.
Against the dark arts.
Oh, hot.
That's what I'm mixing up. That was my bad. I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, we want to focus on the one.
This is a long. We were surprised how long it was when we did it the
We
first
thought it was
time.
gonna be a little 5-minute. Okay, we gotta buy the
Hello,
build
Madam
up
Mason?
enough money. You get
I
the
understand
shop,
you
and
have
then
a
it'll
shop
be
to
done.
sell.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah, it
I
wasn't
do.
even close.
Are you interested?
Yes, I am. I've always wanted to own a shop.
How marvellous. I think you will find my terms quite generous. But, and do please forgive me for asking, don't you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
I am quite capable of owning a shop, I can assure you. I should think you'd be happy to have a buyer.
Well, I reckon you have the confidence needed for such a venture. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what, I shall sell you the space for an exceedingly fair price. I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
Huh? You are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back, at a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in
Very much
Hogsmeade
yeah.
is for one bad apple to spoil
Yeah.
the barrel.
First
You
time
get
I
the
hit, that
meaning?
was a red flag to me.
Your faith in me is overwhelming. You're sorely mistaken if you think I'm going to fail.
There's that confidence again. And, of course, I wish you every success. Do we have a deal?
What precisely do you mean, should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going, I could help you cut your losses. That's all. But, as you've implied, the odds of that happening are remote.
The shop seems to be in an ideal location. Why has no one purchased it yet?
It is indeed. But I've just decided to sell. I've grown weary of being a landlady. My late husband was the one with a passion for shopkeeping and business in general. You'd be wise to take advantage of this opportunity before the offers start rolling in.
It looks to be rather a mess. Why haven't other tenants been able to make a go of it there?
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might think. The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not: the benefit of Penny's particular prowess. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think, in both getting the shop ready for business and ensuring its success.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well, but I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible.
Pretty sure we have ones.
Yeah, we do.
Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say I'm impressed. You are a remarkably resourceful student.
I am indeed.
Yeah, you
And
pretty much
great.
right.
We don't exactly look like
You
the
won't
student.
be sorry. Give me the money.
We really
and
don't.
I shall get the paperwork filed
That's the garb we were wearing
immediately.
last time.
Wonderful. Shall I head directly to the shop?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items. They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business. I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours. Penny will meet you there.
Not saying I don't count the odd.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can to make this a success. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up and do some repairs.
Well then, let's get to it.
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't think I have repair set up right now. Bar, nope.
Reparo.
Oh, Penny can already see the potential. This will surely be the most successful shop in Hogsmeade.
I'll be honest, I want some of the
Mistress Mason
random
wanted Penny
decoratives
to
in
be
here.
sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh, yes. She mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
This was the other thing that raised a red flag for us.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Right, you should open the
holding
chest
your
and then
breath
she
again?
starts holding her breath.
Penny must get back to work now.
Because nothing that's been said about the chest implies that it'd be...
Be a problem.
Please, you look a little hesitant.
Mm-hmm.
Almost that this is a bad idea look.
I don't like them clipping through the jacket, though. Just means they didn't plan it out that far.
A lot of my people have drowned enough to,
Get it?
at this point.
Revelio.
All of that's just kind of staying lit right now.
It's like, yeah, we're in trouble.
And the first response here is nope. I never noticed the one behind you.
That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in here? Revelio. Well, that's not very hospitable.
Oh, goody! Someone to play with. You seem a cunning sort. What fun this will be! For me, at least.
Unfortunately, this is actually dark enough to
Loomis.
kind of need this. Gotta figure some stuff out.
It's kind of a back and forth until it decides to give you the door.
Mm-hmm.
That's new. Onwards, I suppose. What in the... Who's there?
Yeah, it's gonna be happening a lot.
Revelio.
Like I said, this is confusing because it's hard to see if you have something you have to do or if it's something else.
And Revelio doesn't really...
Too squat for you.
He's changed positions. See, what's looking at the...
Revelio.
I don't think they really does anything.
Oh, yeah,
for
the doll.
Hmm?
In the corner there.
Oh.
I've only done this once.
And it was very late night when we did it.
Yeah, that's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
What a servant that those bastards recovered.
Only two of them.
Lumos. That's lovely.
So the only reason I keep the combat ready is just in case.
Revelio.
I don't remember when the combat actually starts.
That's the problem.
Oh yeah, gotta get the lantern. Where's the lantern? There it is.
Accio. Seems as if I should hang something there.
It is. It has some nice, unique puzzles.
How enlightening!
One thing I do like.
You might survive a bit longer than the others.
Lumos.
Yeah, it shows how mean it really is.
Oh, you've come so far, so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for.
Of him in the room
I
of
do
art.
hope you enjoy my playground.
Yeah, we do.
I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all.
I'll be honest, he does
What's the
make
saying?
thieves a
Two
pussy.
sides to every story.
Revelio.
Unfortunately for
Oh, yeah.
you, both sides hear it to my story. And you'll have to complete both to get to the end.
And honestly, it will tear you up quick if you're not careful later in it.
I simply adore this blooming place, don't you? You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long in the darkness.
Bombarda.
I don't know why I didn't think of doing that before.
Revelio.
Oh yeah.
Bombarda.
Not that I don't like you, I don't like you.
Not that I don't have a fear of mannequins. It's just I have
Oh, I'm
more fear
afraid
of
of
things
the
like
dark.
games.
That's what's going on.
Does it worry you that I can see you, but you can't see me?
It's hitting that statue moving when they shouldn't be.
Sure.
Uh,
I'd offer you a seat, but I'm rearranging the furniture. Plus, don't want you getting too comfortable for what's in store.
Oh, I moved just in time.
yeah.
I think I can pull that right over here. Yep. Ow. Yeah, perfect example of how mean this can be.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Did I just give myself unofficial hard mode with that?
Accio.
But I think we got him.
Wingardium Leviosa.
It's not letting you go past that with it. Yes, it's mean.
Ah, a worthy playmate. Well done, me.
Bombarda. Potato. Stupefy.
These things hit surprisingly.
Stupefy.
Yeah, perfect example. And usually can't get spells off.
Tego. Stupefy.
And they
Stupefy.
are very mean on their time.
Bombard.
Don't you have to occupy the door too?
Lumos.
That time to say I didn't notice the bomb works first time.
A little. Neither did I.
I think we'd be a little better actually.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
So it's not that I don't trust them, but I don't trust them.
Revelio.
And after he's doing this shit.
Wingardium Leviosa.
This is like a strange horror game stuff.
Because that's definitely not the doorway you came in from. The first, just a couple seconds ago.
Nope.
Oh, they're sad. No, there's a door on the other
I
side.
know, I'm just being smart at like I don't want to do you no more.
Won't let you out.
I know.
I wish he had a bit of dialogue for trying the door then, though. That cat.
Statue. Rude.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Part of it is it's given me a lot of the Outlast and Life is Strange vibes in this sequence.
I'm sorry, he feels like the sort of poltergeist that
What's
just
this?
be running
A
out
game
wanting
within a game?
go through the background of all this.
Mm-hmm. For some other
Nighty-night.
like
Be that sort of corny.
nonsense, yeah.
It definitely wouldn't fit the scene.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about this shit.
This is a bit.
That was the wrong
What'd I
square.
say about lack of...
Yeah, look at the tiles. You can tell which ones will break on you.
Yeah.
You also, I think, have a time limit.
I'm not... That one didn't look like it. It was...
I
It
wonder
did
if the
have
chess pieces on the
fractures
board
across it.
indicate where I can't go.
I think it'd be easier to see. Oh,
I'm gonna say...
Wasn't too difficult.
Oh goodness! I do hope you're having as much fun as me. I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
werewolf paint. Think. Is that a werewolf?
No, it's a werewolf.
The guy looks like a Borzoi werewolf.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, that'd be a goofy drawing.
Not that I don't trust him, but I don't
Wingardium
trust him.
Leviosa.
Like, compared to the other room, that was nothing.
Really it was. But most people do the right side first. This is when it really starts getting
Oh,
crazy.
Wicked Well down the right.
Oh, sir?
Yeah. A couple of them right there.
Yep.
This is what you keep an eye out for. Okay, jerkwad.
Ready? Time to raise the stakes, so to speak. Where shall I begin?
I don't know if this qualifies as playing if I'm blowing up all his shit.
Thrust it to the next stage.
Now that should get your attention. Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do. See you in a bit.
Part of what makes you uneasy is you keep turning around and everything's different again.
And you keep shutting doors on you. Shit. And this side just feels like the old Ravenscroft amnesia stuff.
A little bit of American
You've
McGee's,
chosen the skull.
some Wonderland as
You
well.
need more than you've learned from books to best me.
I still wanted them to come like kick your ass though.
Remember the case.
Lumos.
Not that I want to be combat ready, but I don't trust this son of a bitch.
Oh, deja vu. Watch it.
Okay, I'm not even gonna worry about opening it up, laying it up. I'm sorry, but it looks like something that can be thrown at me is getting broke at this point. Okay, I don't know how that missed me.
This part where you have to turn around.
I'm not
The
sure.
full PT, turn around and something changed.
I think
Running
you're
in
right.
circles, are we? Perhaps.
Nah, I don't want to retrace my steps. I don't want to be a stubborn piece of shit. It's what it is.
Lumos.
Now is an acromantula.
Now there's not even a door.
Bombarda.
Okay, that's mean.
Lumos.
This is the stuff that really bothers me. Like I said.
Bombarda! Lumos. Lumos.
Because it's worse because they programmed it for when you turn out the light.
You don't want to turn out the
Oh, how nice of him to pop in.
Hard a little bit.
I remember somebody coming to life on you.
Yeah.
Never the ones you expected to.
Like we said, this is the creepy part.
Go.
Shit.
When they do that.
Often.
Again, it's still saying that there's like one behind you.
Lumos.
It is a bit nightmarish. I won't lie, it's bothering me the second time around too. Mainly because I was so tired the first time, I'm not remembering half of it.
I'm remembering pieces.
Yeah.
Home, sweet
I
Toad.
remembered wanting to make sure I wanted a lot of health potions in this.
The fact the first time you went in, you only had, what, 8?
If that. I was not ready for this mess.
Again, we thought it was going to be so much simpler than it was.
I knew it was safer to run.
It's always good to have a different
Oh,
perspective.
Yeah, this... I don't remember how this room worked.
I don't remember all the details. I remember we had to flip it a couple times. Thing is, this is not what we just walked through. And that's why it bothers me so damn much.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, oh yeah. This is probably the most you're going to hear me swearing in this whole playthrough.
so much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
And they're that effect.
Mm-hmm. Where they change everything up again.
Revelio.
And in fact, this is different again.
Wingardium Leviosa.
And I just got caught. If I don't fix this, it's gonna do the fling glitch, and I don't want that.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Not that I'm thinking I'm gonna have to fight. I'm sure at some point I'm gonna have to fight again.
All books and no play make one quite dull.
Wingardium Leviosa.
And the fact it's given some more again. That's a big hint. You are gonna be in trouble. Yeah.
You can do a red light for when they're gonna.
Yeah. See, and not to help much.
Now that gets her attention. Well done.
And you can't hurt
I'll
him.
give you a moment to collect yourself, if you can. Ta-ta for now.
Oh, that was a good punt, wasn't it? In fact, it just makes me on a wing and welds. Don't get me wrong, I think this looks badass for what it is. Nope. I'm more prepared for it than last time.
Yeah, you actually know what's coming this time.
Aha! Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed. And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now and agree to give me unfettered access to the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get your shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent! Let the games begin!
Access Captain, but Captain, I mean, you can't.
Oh yeah. So that didn't it? Tried to do that. Time that one. Basically, it fights like a crawler was.
Just once, try seeing things from my point of view.
All things, this isn't as hard as it looks. It's just all the controls are pretty much reversed. Can't wrap your mind around it. I'll be honest, I'm cheating a little bit. I also went in with almost no charge.
Well, well, finally, someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have fun again in my little dungeon.
I don't know. For the vindictive Slytherin, I enjoy a good challenge.
I must say, I enjoy a good challenge.
Ah, a kindred, dare I say, spirit.
So, about that contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
Just to be clear, what does this agreement entail, specifically?
Pay attention. You guarantee that I can have my fun at least 1 day each month without fuss. I let you work the rest of the time, mostly in peace.
Why would you enter into such an agreement?
Much as I love banging about the place, it's no comparison to seeing customers' faces when I bonk them on the heads with a chocolate frog. One doesn't really understand the value of an audience until one is without it.
Very well. I shall agree to your contract, with one small addendum.
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of 1?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you. You've worn me out. Ah, well done. I had a
Rebellion.
feeling about you. I have to admit, Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
I don't know if I like the fact that you gotta escape through the mausoleum, though.
You do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
At least he gave you an option to get out.
Part of it is you play this game.
Hello, Penny.
Penny is so glad you're back.
You knew exactly where I was going when I entered that chest.
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shopkeeper. St. Mungo's. I think you should explain, Penny. Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive Penny. Penny is forbidden from telling you anything.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on? I purchased the shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
There's still one thing I want to do, though. And that's give
Thank
her
you,
a pass.
Penny. I think I'm
Yeah.
going to need to talk to the authorities.
Oh, Penny is certain that's
Despite
a
being
brilliant
the asshole
idea.
Slytherin, I
Officer
don't
Single
wanna-
will know what to do. Penny will wait
The
right
one good
here.
thing.
Okay, we say that about a lot, though.
The sad part is this isn't done yet. Final fight hasn't happened.
Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ah, good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Cassandra Mason
God,
sold me
Helen,
her
where
shop
have
and then
you been?
tried to
It's been
drive
2
me
days.
mad in a haunted dungeon.
I can't believe you were in there like a week.
Cassandra Mason sold you her
Time
shop.
distortion, all that.
We weren't. We're just joking.
I am perfectly capable of owning a
I don't
shop.
want to be, though.
But more importantly, did you not hear the bit about the dungeon?
No, I heard that bit too.
And according to the house elf that came with the shop, she's done this sort of thing before, repeatedly.
I wondered what was going on. She seems to have had a great deal of trouble keeping a tenant in that shop. In any event, these are serious accusations indeed. Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
Honeydew person was keeping awake.
No, she's not gonna be happy to see me.
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant. Cassandra, it's my understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me. Stop her!
At least I believe that hurt her.
You fly right into a freaking stone wall. I believe she hurt for a while.
Let me out, come bring her!
Like I said, you thought I was done with the hard part.
What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
We're not really learning it.
I should have known better than to do business with a wily student.
I guess we got charges by saying use
You mean abuse it?
them.
Ah, I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate! You don't know what you're doing! Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Checking that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitor herself! I should have known it was...
Silencio.
That's the thing, is there was a legal contract that you were supposed
and
to have
not to
signed, so
worry.
it is.
Cassandra
Binding.
will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Oh.
Because of the time cycle change with the actual time versus the cinematic. That was a freaky effect. It's like, am I really out?
Okay, I saw something about a guy meeting a girl that looked like an Inferius that didn't eat much.
I think that's making fun of some zombie movies.
I don't know, but he said she was pretty. And that's what concerns me.
Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
That's the thing, is that's the option, and honestly, I think she's went through enough hell
Penny,
too.
I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never
That's the thing, is
thought
it
she
specified
would be given
elf-sized
clothing
hat, which
and
tells me
come
Mr.
a
Mason.
free elf.
Intended to.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
I'm a
But-
shopkeep.
All Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying
Because I'm
on.
never going to
Penny
the shop
is
except to
too.
toss you my random
All
clothes.
that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and
This is
Penny
the hard
will take
part.
care of
You want
the
to talk
rest.
about definitely being a free elf, though.
Lester's a villain?
Gladwell and Brewster?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of a clothing joke.
I choose
Yep.
Cladwell and Brewster.
Excellent choice. Have a look outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh, and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
Yeah, I do not want you in the shop after 9. You do get a full shopkeepers and shop.
Well, let's go in where there's good lighting and get fully changed.
You want to see what that
Just for
looks
the
like?
sake of putting it all on. I don't think we ever have.
I don't think we have. I don't think pay
Because
attention.
that was outfit, cloak, and a hat.
Yeah, I don't.
Second row. Far end.
I don't hate that coat actually.
Okay. Outfit was blue. Same position.
Yep.
Oh,
It's actually kind of classy.
I'm not sure how the hat's gonna look. That was one of the top hats. I think it's the one there.
Yep, it's that one.
Actually?
Not the worst thing.
Okay.
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell
All you can
for
do with her is soul gear.
Oh,
Oh, it
Penny
is.
will fetch a good
But
price
you
for
get
what you'd
a
like to sell.
10% increase to what you would have got normally by selling to her.
So it's worth doing it once you get the mission unlocked. If you have the PS5 version.
Yep.
It's a good way to
Penny
make money
wishes you
down.
safe
It
and
is.
wondrous travels.
Even though to be honest, I'm kind of glad you cannot open it again. Oh, you can't.
It turns into a legendary.
Standard.
Is what happens.
That scares me a little more. Again, I want some of this decor
Yeah.
that's in here.
And something we found out is baby creatures do not grow up. So yes, we have a shiny hippogriff.
But it'll always be a shiny baby hippogriff. But thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.